is the tutorial to the LabelMabel label making system. With the LabelMabel.com website, you can create, save, print, and print labels on IE9, IE8, Firefox, or Chrome. As you see with the introductory page here, there's a lot of help that you can look at to see how to use the system. It's probably worth a read just before you begin. When you start, you click on Create New Account. You type in your account name. Then you type in a password twice. Then you hit Create Account. And then you get the dashboard up. This dashboard takes a little more than the screen here, but you can see that there's some buttons up on the top there that allow you to manipulate label files. And there's a label file here, see? It's set to the default label file, but you can have many label files. There's various kinds of labels you can have. Mainly the 11 types of Avery labels are supported. Okay. You usually print A4 sheets of paper, but you can print 2 envelopes individually. In that case, 1 label per envelope will be printed. Printing 2 envelopes only works on IE. Underneath here, there's various options. We'll start off, we'll insert a label. So you create a label, first of all, by inserting a label. You say OK to the prompt there. And then you can edit that label by hitting the Edit Me link at the bottom of the label. And then you can put in your address, or the address of the person you're trying to write a letter to. After you've finished typing in what you wish to be the label, you hit the Restore Me link, and then that will turn into a fully fledged label for you. Many of the labels have 24 label sheets have 24 labels per sheet, so we'll duplicate 24 times by hitting the Duplicate Labels button. And as you can see there, I've created basically 1 whole sheet of labels. Okay. From there we can manipulate. For instance, right now that's 70 mil by 25 mil, which is the old-fashioned DL33 label size for Avery. But we can select other ones, which will select the L7159 or the 64 mil by 33.8, which is the main label I use. And you can see there that the label has changed, the box size has changed. A label is basically a box in HTML. Now, here you can adjust certain settings for each of the labels. For instance, you can make a padding of 4 mil. Okay. You can change the font size at any time you wish. That's 12 point. You can change the font color. In this case, we'll change it to red. You can change the font family. We'll go to Verdana. Then when you've changed these things, then you want to save the label. So hit Save Labels, because nothing is saved permanently until you hit the Save Labels button. And then you'll see the labels saved there where the cursor is, and that will be your first page of labels. That'll probably be a return address. And then at that point, if you want to print labels, you'll go Print Labels. You'll hit the Print Labels, and you'll see here that It's repositioned everything to be a label essentially. From there you can, well, I recommend that you always go print preview from here. So if you go print preview, you'll see that the page, we get one page of labels there as you wish. And at this point you can print them, or you could close again. Now when you're back at the printed labels page, if you want to return to the dashboard, do not hit the back button. Hit the F5 key or the screen refresh. As you can see the message at the top. I'm hitting the F5 key now, and then you can see that I go back to the dashboard. And so that is the first lesson, introductory lesson to LabelMabel. At that point you could log out, and you're always welcome to look at the other more advanced messages.